we just picked up our brand new 2013 Mustang GT Premium, and I've been given the very enviable task of breaking it in. Now, as you can see, Ford didn't totally throw away the very popular design of the 2011 and 2012 Mustangs in regard to the basic lines of the car. However, there's some very cool, unique features for 2013, so let's check them out. Now, the first and most obvious thing you'll notice is this color. It's called Gotta Have It Green, and it's one of 3 new colors for 2013. Now, besides that bright green paint job, some of the other biggest exterior styling updates for 2013 can be found right here in the front of the car. You'll first notice these GT500 inspired hood vents, which are functional and do allow heat to escape. You'll see these new headlights, which do feature daytime LED running lights and standard HID headlights on all models. That front grille and lower splitter have also been totally redesigned for 2013, making for a real muscular look. That LED lighting has found its way to the back of the car here as well, thanks to these completely redesigned taillights for 2013 that have already become a fan favorite. We now have a center block that turns from red to white thanks to that modern LED lighting. Now finally, the entire look is brought together thanks to that glossy black deck lid panel that totally screams 70s Mach 1. The 5.0 Coyote motor is back and better than ever for 2013. Now, Ford was able to squeeze 8 more horsepower out of the motor by removing the piston oil squirters and giving the car a slightly more aggressive tune from the factory, bringing the total horsepower numbers up from 412 to 420 at the crank. Driving the car, it's immediately apparent why this motor is so well loved within the Mustang community. It has more than enough power to keep you happy, especially when you turn that traction control off. See what I mean? I have to say, for a solid rear axle car, it feels very planted and very solid throughout the turns. This can partially be attributed to the addition of the electronic power assist system, new for 2013. Now, another thing Ford has added that might go unnoticed to the casual car person is the automatic hill hold system. Now, basically, this applies the brakes for you automatically for 2 seconds to make it a lot easier to pull away from a steep hill. From the new exterior styling to that Gotta Have It Green paint job, there's a lot to love about this car from the outside. But it's on the inside where you'll find some of the coolest new features with this car, or any car for that matter. New for 2013 is the addition of the productivity screen and track app feature with RGT. Gone are the lame inaccurate gauges, your temperature gauge, your volt gauge, and present now is a very accurate digital readout. Now, you can access all of this by going to your gauge mode, where you'll find your air-fuel ratio, your cylinder head temperature, your intake temp, and your oil pressure, just to name a few. By far the coolest part of this productivity screen is the track apps. Here you can test your lateral G performance, your acceleration performance, 0 to 30, 0 to 60, your 1/8 and 1/4 mile times, complete with a very cool drag strip Christmas tree, and your braking performance as well. Now, the cool thing about this is it saves all of your personal bests, so you can view them later and try to beat them as the time goes on. In the end, we really enjoy the 2013. It has all the elements of the Mustangs we've come to love over the years, those classic lines, that stout 5.0, and the subtle touches that make it a Mustang. But when you factor in the new styling, technology, and that Gotta Have It Green paint job, well, you have a car that stands alone amongst its muscle car competitors.